Hi, it's Cass. Let me just say firstly, I hope the volume after I turned it down, despite the not ability in the game, is low, or else I will cry. So we're going to be playing You Used to Be Someone, and I want to warn you that they're going to give you a warning that it's about someone having a major depressive episode. So if that troubles you, or you're not in the space for that or don't want to watch that, don't. But, oh, Windows, thank you. Shut the fuck up. Okay. So we're gonna get into it. Have a link below. This is a game based on my experience having a major depressive episode. Please do whatever you need to do to be able to engage safely with the subject matter. Which is nice. Ugh. The more time you spend in your cramped little apartment, the less you can stand your very existence. You should probably go outside. It'll be good for you. Supposedly. Ooh, I love it. It's so flat. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Can I just look in the trash? You feel like human garbage. Ha ha ha. It's hilarious. Okay. It's funnier and funnier every time you think that to yourself. Everything is meaningless. The current contents of your fridge are as follows. Half of a pizza, mushrooms, green peppers, and olives. A carton of almond milk. Some eggs. A bottle of sriracha sauce, a third a bag of frozen pierogies, some strawberries that are probably going to go bad soon. You're really not in the least bit hungry though. Still not hungry, sigh. Still not hungry, sigh. Still not hungry, sigh. Oh god, I think I was just clicking it. You haven't actually used your stove in ages. It's not that you can't cook. You're actually not that bad at it. It's more that cooking takes effort. Not to mention motivation. These days, you can't even be bothered to heat up your food. Oh well. Did I click anything else? A fish tank. You got this aquarium because you figured taking care of some living creatures would help you out of this funk you're in. It is, in fact, helping. You're not sure. When you get in moods like this, you used to be able to throw yourself into projects. Lately, though, you can't even focus long enough to do much more than casually browse the internet. It's like a part of you has died, and you're surprised at how little you feel regarding that. Your parents, during their weekly phone calls, keep asking you when you're going to get a real bed. We'll buy you one, they say. You tell them it's fine, that you'll buy one when you move to a bigger apartment. You're not moving to a bigger apartment anytime soon, though. Not with what you're currently getting paid. And yes, you know damn well that you're super privileged for even having your parents as a safety net. Doesn't really help though. In fact, it makes you feel even more guilty. It's not great, but you're used to it. If you boot up your laptop now, you'll never leave the apartment. Oops. Oh, shit. Most of your worldly possessions are stashed in here. Not that they're worth all that much. You just went. Okay. It has cats on it. Cats are great. Sometimes you wish you had a cat of your own, but the thought of being responsible for one makes you anxious. That's why you have fish, you suppose. Alright, gonna do this? No. Leaving the apartment is hard. You'll do it eventually, but not just yet. That's right. Just look around. My great apartment. I love the wallpaper, though. Alright, you gonna do this? Yep. Well, it can't be any worse than staying in, can it? Alright. Oh, I just repeated it. Never mind. Woohoo! Good job. You made it outside. Okay, now what? It's an apartment. So, you had enough of being outside? No. I didn't mean to. Suit yourself then. No. Oh joy, it's the door to an apartment you don't live in. You're not friends with anyone in the building, so there's no reason for you to go in there. Not that there's anyone in that building you want to be friends with, but still. You vaguely wonder whether the apartments in this building are as crappy as the ones you're in. And yours, probably. Ooh, You're not friends with anyone in the building, so there's no reason for you to go in there. Oops. Same thing. Looks like the neighborhood coffee shop is open. Feel like going inside? Sure, why not? Maybe being around people without having to actually interact with them is just what you need right now. Or maybe even some caffeine would help. Worth a try, right? Maybe not. Oh my god, you spent time in many cafes, just like this one. Sipping coffee, laptop open, endless brilliant ideas flowing out of your fingers. Fascinating strangers mulling about in the background as you imagine their stories. Now, you hate everything you write. What's the point? Everyone's seen it all before. And as much as you miss the days you thought you were so brilliant and clever, the fact of the matter is, you're not. You're just not. Oh look, it's an art. Or rather, a poster of an art, most likely. You wonder whether it might be a good idea to acquire things to put on your walls. Help the place feel more like yours and all. It'll probably help, but you know, motivation. This jukebox seems to be stuck on some sort of a loop. How apt. The bathroom sure seems to have been occupied for a good long time. This one seems a bit crooked to you. Only very slightly, though. It would actually be better if it were more crooked, because then it might read as an intentional design decision. You used to have this one on a t-shirt. You wonder what happened to it. It probably doesn't fit you anymore anyhow. This one never fails to crack you up no matter how many times you've seen it. Yea, a momentary emotion other than despair. Woo. You could have sworn this one didn't used to be here. Then again, exactly how long has it been since you last walked in here? And were you even paying attention at the time? Drink specials, coffee, tea, something, pizza, cakes. Then possibly upbeat barista asks you what you would like to order. Peppermint tea. Let's go coffee, just a coffee. The barista enthusiastically and clumsily makes you your drink. It's not the worst you've ever had, but definitely far from the best. Oh well. Okay, well this was an adventure. The cafe is failing to provide you with anything in the way of inspiration. You're done here. Ready to cook this? But honestly, none of this even matters. Oh my god, shoes. Let's go in this one first. Disco Mart convenience store. You could, you suppose, visit the local Disco Mart. How about it? Yes. You can always count on the Disco Mart to have something acceptable to snack on. Not that you particularly feel like snacking, but who knows, maybe something there will inspire you. As soon as you wander inside the Disco Mart, you remember exactly why you hate it. Everything is overpriced and harshly lit, and the clerk always glares at you. Look at him. Son of a bitch. You'd avoid ever coming in here at all, but alas, sometimes you have to buy toilet paper. A selection of Disco Mart's many junk food options. You're well aware that if you were to buy this literally anywhere else, it would be about half the price. And yet, what else is even open this time of night? All this reminds you, you should eat healthier. You should visit an actual grocery store. You used to be able to visit actual grocery stores. What happened? When did leaving the apartment at regular people hours become so hard? There must be something here that contains a vegetable or a fruit. Maybe? A selection of Disco Mart's mini junk. Oh. Oh, damn it. I can't leave. Oh my god, I'm in it again. Oh god. Oh my god, I did it again. Okay, good. I thought I was gonna get a different... Oh my god, this keeps happening. I'm gonna stop. How do I get out of this? Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Oh my god, okay, okay. God, I can't leave this hell. I can't. I'm so... Okay. I'm not clicking anything else. Oh, wait, maybe. You used to read magazines like this in an effort to understand the kinds of people who bought them. It always felt like you were an alien from another planet, doing some kind of anthropological study. It used to be fun because you felt a smug sense of superiority, but now it just makes you sad. Oh, no. Okay, if I spacebar, I think I can get out of it. It's always the same clerk, of course. Or maybe not. Maybe they all look the same. The clerk looks at you expectantly, waiting for you to buy something. Sounds good. Slushy with all the flavors mixed. You pay for your snack, consume about 2/3 of it, then end up throwing the rest in the trash. There must be something here that contains a vegetable or fruit, maybe. Oops, wrong thing. You continue to avoid social interaction with the clerk for as long as you possibly can. A dusty rack of discount Blu-rays, mostly mediocre romantic comedies and superhero popcorn flicks. Alright. Nope, you're really not feeling the disco of this mart. At all. Juice Bro, shoes. Alright, let's go shoes. Oh my god, child! Too bad they're closed. Not that you even need new shoes anyway. You've had juice from this juice bar once before. It was pretty good juice. Just, you know, not $9 good. Love the meat cake. This place supposedly serves good cupcakes. You've never had a chance to try them, though, seeing as they're practically never open. Oh my god, I relate. We have a donut place that is never open except like 2 days a week, and I'm like, who are you fucking kidding? Okay. No omnos? Is that a nom 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 nom? Well, the 24-hour nom 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 noms is open. Want to go in there? Well, why not? It's not like anyone you actually know will see you, so hey, might as well. Oh my god. You come here way more often than you'd like to admit. You're well aware the food is terrible for you and the business practices are exploitative. But times like these, sometimes a box of chicken nuggets is all you can get down. You know it's a manufactured childhood nostalgia thing, and you hate yourself for buying into it. And yet, that doesn't stop you. Look at Nom Nom Noms, trying to look more fancy gourmet than it actually is. It's Nom Nom Noms, you know that. Everyone knows that, so why bother? The teenager at the counter recites the usual chipper "Welcome to Nom Nom Noms. How may I help you?" speech. Buy those nuggets. You buy your nuggets and eat them. They taste like childhood and vague regret. So much for that. You've had enough of this cramped, greasy place. Time to go back outside. This is sort of triggering. Oh man. I feel a little short of breath. Life is indeed not fair. Says, life is not fair financial services. We got avocado toast. Seems like this place just opened like yesterday. Either that or you've been holed up in your apartment longer than you thought. Chez Pierre. You used to love going to nice restaurants by yourself. It was like you were taking yourself on a date, or so you used to say. Of course, these days, you can barely even muster enough energy to be awake when nice restaurants are open. Hello, friend. You used to busk, back when you played music with other people. It was fun. Sometimes you miss it. You thought about busking by yourself, playing either your guitar or one of your horns, but you never managed to find enough motivation to actually do it. There's a part of you that looks at this guitarist and thinks, ha, I can do better. And honestly, you probably could. You were always a pretty decent musician. But you won't, because what this guitarist has that you don't isn't talent. It's a smug sense of self-worth. They're just repeating the same chord progression over and over. You can do that easily, right? Oh look, the laundromat is open. Maybe you want to go in there. Sure. Hey, maybe the laundromat will inspire you to wash the overflowing hamper of clothes in your bathroom. Or maybe you'll just keep wearing the same hoodie and pajama pants you've had on for days. Whatever. When you went to live in an apartment without laundry, you figured you'd be fine. The laundromat's so close by, you said to yourself. You even convinced yourself it was all romantic and bohemian and such. What it really ended up meaning in practice is that you don't end up doing your laundry all that often. Well, this is a lot. Bye. That's enough standing around in the laundromat, you suppose. Made me dizzy. Ridiculous hats, Felice. Once this place did indeed contain ridiculous hats. Now it does not. Hey, can I borrow your top? When you first decided to start exploring your gender identity and dress better, you visited a lot of thrift stores. They were great places to find dress shirts and waistcoats and blazers, which, at the moment, all just sit in your closet while you once again try to forget you even have a body to dress. Meh, it's closed. Meh, it's closed. Oh god, I kept saying that. Oh god. Nugtopia. 420 now. Jeez, those tinted windows sure do look inviting. How do you read this? There's no pictures. You used to love owning books and bargain hunting for them at used bookstores. Now, well, owning shelves of books is more trouble than it's worth. It makes moving a pain in the ass, for starters. Whatever you didn't end up donating to other used bookstores is probably still somewhere in your parents' basement. Oh boy. Cyber Club. Ooh. You've heard of this place. Apparently there's a weekly queer dance party and it's tonight. Want to check it out? Yeah. Could be fun. Well, as the kids these days say, YOLO or something. You flash your ID at the bouncer and they nonchalantly let you in. As soon as you walk into the club, you realize exactly what a terrible idea it was. You don't know anyone at this dance party. Who would you know? It's not like you're a girl out. Also, you hate crowds and noise, remember? Okay, breathe deeply. What did they say it was? In for 4 counts, hold for 4 counts, out for 8 counts. Something like that. Oh god. Once again, you resent that these are the only places to meet people with whom you have anything in common. Not that being queer in itself means having all that much in common. This music makes you feel strangely old. As if it's some kind of in-joke that no one ever explained to you. But you'd be foolish asking. You'd feel foolish asking. Come to think of it, that's how you feel about a lot of things. Okay, breathe some more. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, getting out of here is probably a very good idea. I agree, I feel unsettled. Nostalgia Land. If this place were open, you could spend hours browsing tacky local souvenirs. Alas, it is not. Ministry of Cultural Appropriation. You've walked by this place several times, and each time you wonder what it is that people do in there. It's not like you're going to find out tonight, though, or ever. Okay. Cotton of the Seal. It's an upscale clothing boutique whose name means something rude in French. It's also closed. Anesthetic. You have no idea what this place even sells. And you certainly won't be finding out right now because it's closed. ASMR bar, cool. Apparently, this ASMR thing is super in at the moment. Not enough to be open at this very moment, though. I'm a big fan of ASMR. It helps me sleep literally every night. I have a problem. But my problem is depression and, what's the word? Insomnia. And anxiety. Ooh, Blue Room. The Blue Room. Apparently they have lots of live music in here. You like live music? Well, you did at some point anyway. Maybe you want to see what's playing. It could be just the thing. Who knows? Maybe it'll be good. Maybe it'll inspire you out of this funk. The Blue Room reminds you of various other venues you played in back when you were in a band. Or sang karaoke in, or performed impromptu slam poetry in. Regardless of what it is, you were good at it. It was easy for you. The swarmy bartender completely ignores you, all the while being friendly and chatting with everyone else. Whatever, it's not like you wanted anything to drink anyway. Maybe, I'm assuming that's the creator of the game. Alright, let's listen. Whenever you're at any kind of live music venue, you always watch the band. If anything, they're the people you can relate to, the ones who are there for an actual reason. You've always had a much easier time entertaining than being entertained, and you're not sure why that is. The more you look at the band, the more they remind you of yourself. Or rather, the self that you used to be before you, well, imploded. You thought you knew yourself, your place in the world, what you needed to do to give your life meaning. Now, you know it's bullshit. But you miss it. You miss knowing. You miss caring. You're starting to cry now. Why? Why are you crying? This band isn't even that good. You hope no one can see you. The last thing you need right now is someone asking if you're okay. You're not okay. You haven't been for a while, but it's not like anyone could actually help. The only reason anyone asks if you're okay is because they're annoyed and want you to stop what you're doing. It's hard to keep looking at them, but you're not sure what else to do right now. It's hard to keep looking at them. Oh, I meant to exit that. I mean, I think we've done it all. You don't really feel like being in here anymore. It's just making you sad. Feels bad, man. The cyber club bouncer just stands there more or less unaware of your existence. Not that you particularly feel like having anyone aware of your existence, but still. I feel like I'm moving extra slow, but I'm probably not. Maybe we're just tired from all of it, you know? Let them eat cake. Yeah, we're tired. I feel tired. Kind of exhausting. Really being sad is exhausting. Also being anxious is exhausting. Everything is pretty exhausting. So, you had enough of being outside. Yeah, I'm done with outside. Well, at least you did something with your day. It may not have been much, and it certainly wasn't productive, but it was something. Yep. That's fairly accurate. Dietrich Squinkfer. Oh my god. Is that their real name? Oh my god, if it is, I love it, but like, I doubt it. But that'd be amazing. I don't know if enjoyed is the right word for that game, but I definitely thought it did an effective job, and it was well made. I hated the clicky bits, but that's not their fault so much. I'm just extra clicky. Who's depressed? I mean, it definitely puts me in the mood, and I think it's good. It's good for people who don't understand depression, but just reminds those with depression of somewhat how they feel in their darkest times, or some every day, you know? But I still am happy I played it. And if you want to play it yourself or recommend it to someone, I'll have the link below. And you can support them. Thanks for watching, guys. Something happy. Kittens. Delicious cupcakes. Rainbows? Yeah, that's right. Those are happy things. Okay, bye, guys.